Hello students, in previous lecture we have studied about the preparation methods of alkanes as well as few physical properties of alkanes. Then today we are going to study about the chemical properties of alkanes. Then all of you studied about that. Alkanes are also known as paraffins. Paraffins, that means the Latin word that is paraffins, which is obtained from, that is param affinity. Param affinity, param means less, affinity that is reactivity. That means here alkanes are less reactive in nature. That means reactivity of alkanes are very less. That means they are generally chemically inert towards acid, bases or oxidizing agent or reducing agent. That means the reactivity of alkanes are less, but alkane shows few chemical reactions in specific condition. That is, alkanes undergoes substitution reaction. Substitution reactions preferentially instead of addition reactions, because alkanes are saturated hydrocarbons. That means all four valencies of carbon in alkane, it is a singly bonded. That means it is a saturated hydrocarbon. Therefore, addition reactions does not shown by the alkanes, but few substitution reactions which is exhibited by alkanes. Then what is substitution reactions? It is a reaction. It is a reaction in which that atom or group of atom or group of atom of one of the molecule which is replaced by or substituted by atom or group of atom of another molecule, then that reaction is called as substitution reaction. And here alkane undergoes substitution reaction. That means here the hydrogen atom of any alkane, it is substituted by, that means it is removed by, it is replaced by the atom or group of atom of, that is here hydrogen of methane is replaced by Cl. That is the substitution process. That means here alkanes generally it shows substitution reactions. Therefore, we are going to study about the few substitution reactions which is exhibited by the alkanes. That is the first chemical property of alkane, that is halogenation. Halogenation. See here, the name itself indicates that halogen. Halogenation means here replacement or substitution of hydrogen atom or atoms. That means here substitution or replacement of one hydrogen atom or more than one hydrogen atoms of alkanes by one halogen atom or more than one halo atoms. That process is called as halogenation process. Here halogens means Cl, Br, I, fluorine, etc. That means here alkanes undergoes halogenation. That means alkanes, the chlorination, bromination or iodination or fluorination of alkane takes place in a specific condition. That means first of all we have to study about the chlorination of alkane. Then see here, chlorination of alkane, that means here replacement of one or more hydrogen atoms of alkanes by one or more, here one or more chloro atoms is called as chlorination of alkanes. Then taking few examples of chlorination of alkane, that is here CH4, methane, which is the simplest alkane, methane, which undergoes chlorination. And here chlorination of methane or chlorination of alkane takes place in presence of UV rays, or here we can use diffused sunlight. Diffused sunlight, in which the energy, that is light energy, which is present in UV rays or sunlight in the form of H nu. It is in the form of H nu. That means in presence of UV rays, chlorination of methane takes place. And here, see here, methane contains 4 hydrogen atoms. Therefore, here one of the hydrogen atom is replaced by Cl atom, and here the compound which is obtained is a CH3Cl. That is CH3Cl, methyl chloride. Methyl chloride, that is common name. Chloromethane is a IUPAC name. Chloromethane plus here the replaced H and one more Cl, it forms the HCl. Here one hydrogen of methane is replaced by one Cl atom, and this process continues till all the hydrogen atoms of methane are replaced by Cl group. That means here in next step, that is CH3Cl plus Cl2, that is methyl chloride, undergoes chlorination. Here further chlorination of that alkane takes place if here excess chlorine is used, and here methyl chloride, which is converted into CH2Cl2, and here HCl plus HCl. That means here one more hydrogen of that methane alkane is replaced by 2 Cl atoms. Therefore here CH2Cl2, which is obtained, is a methylene chloride. Here 2 more hydrogen atoms are present in methane, therefore, and here excess chlorine is used here. Therefore here the process which is continuous in presence of UV rays, and here methylene chloride, that is CH2Cl2, which is obtained in the second step, it further undergoes chlorination. Here excess chlorine which is used, and in presence of UV rays, again one more hydrogen of methane is replaced by Cl atom. Therefore here the compound which is obtained is a CHCl3, that is chloroform plus HCl. But one more hydrogen is present in methane, therefore it undergoes chlorination in presence of UV rays. And here the fourth one, that is all hydrogen atom of methane is replaced by all four chloro groups, and here the compound which is obtained is a CCl4, that is carbon tetrachloride. Carbon tetrachloride, which is one of the organic solvent. Chloroform and carbon tetrachloride are the organic solvents which is obtained here. That is the process of chlorination of methane takes place here in presence of UV rays. And here if excess of chlorine is used, then this process takes place in 4 steps. But if here then alkane which is used here in excess amount, then here chlorination which is takes place here in only 1 step. Here methyl chloride formation takes place, and major product in this process is a methyl chloride, because here excess methane is used here. Methane which is used here, and here the process will stop here, and major product is methyl chloride. But when excess chlorine is used in the chlorination of methane, then here we get the mixture of all 4 compounds, that is of methyl chloride, methylene chloride, chloroform, and carbon tetrachloride, and major product is, that is here CCl4. When CCl4 is a major product, when excess Cl2 is used, and if here excess methane is used, then here major product is methyl chloride. Methyl chloride. And that is about the chlorination of methane. Then we will discuss on the few more chemical properties of alkane. That is here, instead of methane we have to use ethane, and here ethane which is used in excess amount, which undergoes chlorination in presence of UV rays. Ethane undergoes substitution reaction, and chlorination of ethane takes place to gives ethyl chloride or chloroethane plus HCl. That means, see here, ethane undergoes chlorination in presence of UV rays to gives ethyl chloride. Here the ethyl chloride is a major product, and reaction stops here because here excess ethane is used here. That means here the halogenation process takes place in many steps till all the hydrogen of alkane are replaced by halogen atoms. When the action of halogen takes place on alkane, if that halogen is used in excess amount. That is about the chlorination of alkane. Then see here, fluorine, chlorine, bromine, iodine are the halogens which is used in the process of halogenation of alkane. And here reactivity order of halogens towards alkane, that is of fluorination takes place more easily in alkane, and that means here reactivity of that fluorine towards alkane is greater than Cl2, and that is the reactivity order of halogen towards alkanes. Here fluorination of alkane, it may be explosive. If fluorination of alkane takes place in sunlight, then that process, it may be explosive process. Therefore fluorination is always takes place in dark. Then chlorination and bromination of alkane takes place at room temperature as well as in presence of sunlight. But iodination, it is very slow reaction or slow process. That means that is the reactivity order of halogens towards the alkane. And see here, reactivity of alkanes towards halogen. Then here we will study about the few more chemical properties or chemical reactions which takes place in alkanes. That is here bromination of alkanes. Then we will study about the bromination of alkane. See here, CH3, that is ethane. Ethane undergoes bromination in presence of UV rays and it gives ethyl bromide or bromoethane, which is formed here with byproduct HBr. And here if bromination of propane takes place here in presence of UV rays, then there are the possibility of formation of two products, because here already we have studied about that reactivity order of alkane towards halogens. Therefore here hydrogen atom of alkane are replaced by bromine atom, and here there are two possibilities of replacement of hydrogen. That is, if the hydrogen of primary carbon atom, see here CH3 both are primary carbon atom, therefore hydrogen atom of that primary carbon atom is replaced by bromine atom. Then here the compound which is obtained is a CH3CH2Br. That is here N-propyl bromide or here bromopropane, which is primary alkyl halide. And here if hydrogen of this carbon atom is replaced by bromo atom, then the same product which is obtained here. Therefore there is one more possibility of replacement of hydrogen. If hydrogen of this secondary carbon atom, see here, that is the secondary carbon atom, here hydrogen of that secondary carbon atom, if it is replaced by bromo atom, then here CH3CHBr, that is here alkyl halide which is obtained is a secondary alkyl halide, secondary type of alkyl halide, and the name of this compound, that is a isopropyl bromide, and IUPAC of this compound is a 2-bromopropane. See here, if bromination of ethane takes place in presence of UV rays, then it gives only one and only one product, that is ethyl bromide, because there are no any possibility of replacement of, that is different types of that is hydrogen of different types of carbon atom. There is only possibility of, that is of primary carbon atom. Therefore here only primary alkyl halides are obtained here. But here in propane there are two types of carbon atoms are there, that is primary carbon atoms as well as secondary carbon atom. And here more preferentially secondary alkyl halides are obtained, which is a major product. It is a major product. And here the N-propyl bromide, that is bromopropane, which is a primary alkyl halide, it is a minor product. And here the secondary alkyl halide which is obtained here, that is of 55%. And here the minor product primary alkyl halide which is of 45%. That is a minor product. That means here the major product which is obtained is a secondary alkyl halide, because here reactivity order of alkanes towards halogen, that is secondary alkyl halides are, that is secondary type of alkanes are more reactive than the primary carbon atoms or primary carbon atoms in alkane. Then see here we will study about the bromination of butane. Here bromination of N-butane takes place in presence of UV rays to gives here two different products, because here there are also primary carbon atoms as well as secondary type of carbon atoms are present in butane. Here see here CH3 in which carbon atoms are primary carbon atom. Therefore here the minor product which is obtained here, that is CH3 CH2 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 Br, that is N-butyl bromide. And here bromobutane which is obtained here is a minor product which is a primary alkyl halide. And here one more possibility, that is of replacement of hydrogen of secondary carbon atom. See here that CH2 in which carbon atom are secondary, if replacement of this hydrogen atom in that carbon atom, or if replacement of hydrogen of this carbon atom, then the product will same. Therefore here the product which is obtained is a CH3 CH Br CH2 CH3, that is the here secondary butyl bromide which is obtained here, which is as the IUPAC name of this compound is a 2-bromobutane. 2-bromobutane which is a secondary type of alkyl halide which is a major product. That is the major product which is obtained is of 98%, and here that is of 2%. One more reaction, that is if bromination of, that is isobutane, that is 2-methyl propane takes place in presence of UV rays, then here there are also two possibilities of formation of product. There are also possibility of formation of two different products, that is replacement of H of primary carbon atom, which gives primary alkyl halide, that is CH3, CH, CH3, CH2, Br, that is here isobutyl bromide, or here 2-methyl, or here also bromo, 2-methyl propane, and here which is a primary alkyl halide, which is a minor product. And there is one more possibility of replacement of hydrogen of tertiary carbon atoms. Here that carbon atom is tertiary carbon atom, and replacement of this hydrogen atom, which gives formation of tertiary alkyl halide, that is tertiary butyl bromide. Here tertiary butyl bromide, which is a major product. It is a major product which is a tertiary in nature. That is about the bromination of alkanes. Then we will study about the uses or applications of alkanes. See here, uses of alkanes or applications of alkanes. The first 4 alkanes, that is methane, ethane, propane, and butane, as well as isobutane. Those are the alkanes which undergoes liquidification, and when those alkanes liquidified, which is used as a domestic fuel, and which is used in LPG, that is LPG means liquidified, it is a liquidified petroleum gases, and which is used for the domestic purpose, that is it is used as a domestic fuel. As well as see here CNG and LPG. CNG, that is compressed natural gas, that is a methane is a natural gas, which is a compressed natural gas, which is used in the vehicles as a automobile fuels. Here the moderate alkane, which are liquid in nature, that is alkanes which containing 5 carbon atom to 17 carbon atom. These are liquid in nature, which is used as a organic solvent, as well as those are used as a automobile fuels. For example, petrol, diesel, gasoline. Those are the alkanes which is in liquid in nature. Here higher alkanes which are waxy solid, and therefore these are used in preparation of or manufacturing of soap and candles. As well as see here the alkanes are larger source of, those are larger sources of hydrogen, therefore they act as a reducing agent reducing agent in chemical reactions. Here, higher alkanes are waxy solids, therefore those are used as lubricants. Those are used as lubricants in machinery or vehicles. As well as alkanes are used in the preparation of ink, that is printing ink in Xerox machine, as well as it is used in the shoe polish. That is about the few applications or uses of alkanes. Then in next lecture we will study about the alkenes, that is preparation of alkenes, physical properties of alkenes, chemical properties and uses of alkenes. Thank you.